Hello, Humanity Gigabytes! I am Paulina Lara, Pauliphysics, and I am super excited because Game of Thrones is back! Therefore, I invite you to discover what type of learner you are in the world of Game of Thrones. Berlin is such a multicultural city. It hosts people from the Seven Kingdoms and beyond. Sometimes you even get the feeling of being around dragons or children of the forest, especially at 2 AM in the U8. I am curious to discover who you are according to our favorite series, of course, as a Berliner. Check it out and please leave the answer in the comments, I would love to know more about you. Theon Greyjoy. You feel you don't belong anywhere. You keep hearing about all these cool things happening around you, but you are never part of them. You're having problems socializing and getting out of the house, so your sister drags you to these great places to meet cool people. But then, sometimes you feel your landlord wants to feed you to the dogs. Arya Stark. As a young student, you have dedicated body and mind to learn the necessary techniques to survive in this city, like Schwarzfahren and eating other people's food in the fridge. Too much partying has made you blind, but your love for this metropolis and determination have helped you to move forward. Even after meeting true masters of their craft and being thrown out of a bar from time to time, you are still learning some real-life lessons. Cersei Lannister. You keep struggling within the city, even though you love it and have been here for a long time. You're an experienced resident who teaches newcomers how things are supposed to be done and teach them the crude reality of this sprawling metropolis. You have not succeeded yet, but your strength of character might get you somewhere if you make the right choices in craft beers. Davos Seaworth. As a rebel, you would like to change the system and not everyone understands your dedication. You are quite skeptical of how friendship works, but you can't help helping newcomers get along with older citizens to make alliances. You know a lot of people from different walks of life and you believe in fighting evil influences like neoliberalism or heteronormative gender roles as a united front. But if someone betrays the cause, you will not hesitate in showing your contempt. Daenerys Targaryen. You are one of those natural leaders who succeeds wherever they go. It has not been easy, but you have learned the language and gathered different types of international people around you. By choosing your friends carefully and studying the more strategic roads and paths on the Esben Ring, you are one of those people who are building a life for themselves in the city and will make it your own. That has made you one of the favorite expats in town. Samuel Tarly. You are not ready to experience the real world, therefore you keep studying in order to become a maester one day. You have encountered some rough moments during your stay, and one of them was love. When your parents found out about this, they were not happy about it. You promise to come back to your friends when your studies are finished, but sometimes it looks like you're not studying at all. You get lost on the U-Bahn all the time because you don't know anything about real life. Peter Baelish, Littlefinger. In general, you are good at politics and try to make alliances all the time. There are times where you pretend to be someone you're not. You were not born in the city, but spending time here, imitating the locals and their lifestyle, you now even have the proper dialect. Your attitude has brought you some benefits and your persuasion skills are in general quite strong. But you should not overreach by using them at the Amt. They are impervious to charm. Sansa Stark. You arrive to the city all fashionable and innocent, the typical youngster who thinks this city will throw a parade for you as soon as you arrive. Several landlords, some bad breakups later, you've matured beyond your years, but you are still trying to figure out how to make a life here for yourself. It has been tough, but it seems you're building some character. Now you are in control and ready to be a warrior for the metropolis. Hopefully, all you have seen and lived will finally pay off. Jon Snow. You arrived to the city in the winter, so you set aside your strolls and kept yourself inside your walls. After falling in love but not being able to stay with your significant other, you have encountered several people and have been involved in many different activities. Men you trusted have stabbed you. After this, you are more careful with your relationships. You will do anything it takes to stay, and are currently planning to take over the Ausländer Behörde. Tyrion Lannister. You are the smart, witty, sarcastic type. You have an extroverted personality, and drinking is a habit that goes well with this city. As fun as you are, life has not been a roller coaster. You had to say goodbye to people you loved, have a broken relationship with your family, and have been injured several times. Your new friends seem to be a great fit for the city, and they like you, so there's always hope for creative and intelligent people like you. Who of these 10 characters are you? Please write in the comments below which characters you identify with and share it with others. Let your friends decide if they think so too, or if they would choose someone completely different for you. As you know, there are many characters in the world of Game of Thrones. If your favorite was not mentioned, please leave in the comments who. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it. And if you haven't done it, subscribe to the channel now! I have to tell you that I oscillate between Arya being beaten up by the German language and Tyrion, because I drink a lot. No, but because I am surrounding myself with the right people. And that is a great way to survive and even enjoy this crazy kingdom of Berlin. Thanks for watching, enjoy the next season of Game of Thrones, and see you next week! I am Paulina Lara, Pauliphysics. Tschüss!